Hello and welcome to this midday market mood check with me, Nandita, Khemka, and my colleague Yatin, Mota. Well, Yatin, you must be very happy that after days of flirting with all-time highs, if not the Nifty, at least the Sensex
Correct.
has managed to hit an all-time high. And the bulls rather are stretching on Yoga Day, and looks like even though we have hit a fresh all-time high, the Sensex has cooled off from that level. But in this leg of the bull run that started on March 28, I think it's the realty and auto indices that have clearly outperformed.
Right.
And some of the top gainers are the likes of Tata Motors. It is up 45% since March 28th. So is the case for Bajaj Finance. Remember, this company, in fact, this stock had underperformed Nifty last year for the first time in 14 years or so. But it has managed to reverse that underperformance this year. And IndusInd Bank is the other one that has clocked in gains of somewhere around 25% since March. Aside of that, if you look at the laggards in this leg of the rally, I think Wipro and TCS, two tech majors, have emerged as the laggards of the rally, given the fact
Right.
that they have just given returns of somewhere around 7% or 3-4 odd percent, whereas other components of Nifty have given double-digit returns. So that was all about how the Sensex has managed to hit a fresh all-time high. But of course, Nifty still waiting for that milestone to come by. But aside of that, in today's session, if you see, the mid and small cap indices are continuing to outperform their larger peers.
Correct.
Among the Nifty gainers, three of the stocks are from the HDFC group: HDFC Life, HDFC, and HDFC Bank. We'll
Correct.
talk about why the stocks are rallying. But aside of that, Power Grid is another one that is rallying in today's session. Among the losers, some of the metal counters like Hindalco, JSW Steel not doing all that well. Divi's Lab, Tata Steel, and Axis Bank are some of the laggards. Yatin, let's talk about the HDFC group companies rallying in today's session. HDFC has got CCI nod to increase its stake in HDFC Life and
Right.
HDFC Ergo to 50% each, which is why all the three stocks are rallying. Let's talk about Z. That stock was up somewhere around 5% when I last checked.
Yeah.
Triggers?
So, I think there is a Mint report which said that the merger between Z and Sony is very much on. Obviously, there were also news reports which suggested that because of the corporate governance issues in Z, SEBI and regulatory action, Sony has raised some concerns regarding the merger. So, they have given a statement to Reuters also, post which the stock has come down.
Yeah.
But yes, that stock is 5% beaten down name, and I think
Yeah.
the investor interest in that particular stock is quite low, given the fact that there has been a lot of to and fro with respect to the merger with Sony. But what's doing well, Nandita, apart
Yeah.
from HDFC and Z's of the world, is Piramal and Shriram Finance. Another common bond here is that Piramal Enterprises sold nearly 4,500 crore shares worth, in Shriram Finance.
8.5% around stake.
Yes,
right?
8.34 to be precise, which is more than 3 crore shares. Now, Piramal post the deal obviously gets the proceeds as growth capital. So that stock is up 14%. Shriram Finance, TPG sold their stake few days back, and now Piramal Enterprises is there. So, post that cleaner trade, Shriram Finance is also up another 12%. Ather, remember, they have launched a QIP and it will conclude today. And around the conclusion of the QIP, that stock is up 9%. Blue Dart after the Motilal Oswal report, that stock is doing well, 6% up for that one. What's not doing well is Aptus. There was a block deal in the counter, post which the stock is down 8%. IDFC Limited and Jubilant Pharma, both of these stocks down 4% each. JSW Steel is down 2.5%. But yes, today we have the stocks like BEML, which are quasi defense rail stocks. That stock is up 5%, new 52-week high. Exide Industries, that stock is up 4%, new 52-week high. Lupin, after they have received the Spiriva approval, which is a blockbuster
drug,
generic of sales more than $1 billion. That stock is up 4%. MTAR, Muthoot Finance, L&T Finance, PFC, you name the stocks, and they are at 52-week high. So good momentum in the market. Especially the strength lies in these NBFC stocks, which are doing well after the block deals which have happened for Shriram Finance as well.
Right, Yatin, did we mention RVNL? It has rebounded, given the fact that yesterday we were talking about how its Russian JV on the Vande Bharat trains may have fallen through, but the company has maintained that they haven't really called off the JV, and they are still deliberating on the terms of the JV. So that means it may still be on, which is why the stock has rebounded after yesterday's fall. And what that was all about the gainers and losers in today's session. But the other trigger that we'll be watching out for, of course, will be the Fed chairperson's testimony later tonight in front of the Congress, which will provide some bit of clues as to whether or not the Fed will resume with rate hikes, or that
Hold
cycle
on.
is kind of nearing its end. So we'll have to wait and watch for that. But aside of that, nothing really to complain about. Even though we have cooled off from days high, but nevertheless we have managed to hit a fresh high. And of course now it's the Nifty's turn to do so. We'll have to wait and watch as to when we manage to do that. But for now, everything is looking hale and hearty on Yoga Day, and we have
Yeah.
nothing really to complain about. So, we'll be back with the closing action at 3:30 p.m. But for now, it's a goodbye from me and Yatin. Thanks a lot for watching. But for all your other news and financial news and updates, stay tuned to Money Control.